Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Irma. In today's video, I'm gonna bring some cleaning motivational for you guys, and also I have a little switching around I'm gonna do in our living room. So as you can tell, our kitchen is a big mess, but we're gonna go ahead and tackle it today. And if you are in need of any cleaning motivation, I hope this video motivates you guys as well. So this last week, I've actually just kind of let go of my house and went ahead and took more care of myself and my children, such as more of doing a little self-care. So we went ahead and followed up on doctor's appointments and physicals and eye exams and lab work and all of that, and I'm just praying that everything comes out positive, like everything is just so good, no surprises in between and so on. But I do have so much faith in the Lord that everything is going to be just fine. I'm actually going to be very honest with you guys, but the last time I actually had a physical was back in 2019 before COVID had started. So it's been a very, very long overdue, much needed self-care routine, as well as my eye exam. But I'm going to go ahead and start off here and unload our dishwasher and go ahead and start hand washing these dishes from today's breakfast. So once again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, don't forget to give me a like.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody?
So if you're wondering what am I doing here, I'm just trying to go ahead and pick up all of the excess water from the dishes here, because I'm not going to run the dishwasher, not even to dry the dishes. So I just went ahead and picked up all the water. But once I'm done wiping down all of the counters, I have lately been liking doing this. So what I do is just open up the dishwasher door and I pull out the racks and let them air dry inside the dishwasher instead of having them like air drying on our countertops, especially because my kitchen, it's just like the sink is on the peninsula, which is in the middle of what divides our kitchen from our living room, and I really don't like having all of the dishes up there because it kind of looks more like clutter mess or something. But yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and just quickly wash out and clean out our sink. Like I mentioned before, last week I just let my house go just a little bit, which I do not feel bad at it. It is quite a mess, but I know that this is going to be taken care of. I'm actually spending the weekend, which is something that I do not normally do, is spend a weekend cleaning my house, but I am cleaning our house on the weekends, and it's like, I don't know, I'm actually enjoying it, having it just being like sort of forgotten, like not totally forgotten, because we were like making our beds and then like washing daily dishes and stuff like that, but to the point where it's getting like mopped and swept and more taken care of, and curtains open nicely and stuff like that. It just, the last week, it was just like on a slow relaxing thing, especially with all of my doctor appointments, trying to get them in before the kids, and then having to do the kids ones when they get out of school and all of that thing. It's just, if you're a mom, then you already know how this goes. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and quickly finish wiping down the faucet, and then we're gonna move on to wiping our counters as well. And I know I'm gonna get this asked because I've gotten asked in videos before. So the counter cleaner that I'm using for our granite, it's by Stone Care. I get it on Amazon, but I do have it linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in that.
Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and scared and lie to you. If only you knew I die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say.
So as I'm wiping down my counters and everything, I'm also going to be wiping down my decor because I actually don't even remember when was the last time I wiped it down. But being in the kitchen, you know it's either going to be dusty or have like food splattered or grease or something on it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that extra time just to go ahead and wipe down my Christmas decor. And I'm so proud of myself because I have not changed or switched out anything besides the tier tray that I had towards the refrigerator because I had to bring my air fryer back because we use it too much. So I had to remove the tier tray, but everything else is still the same. And I do want to mention that in today's video, I'm just going to be focusing on our kitchen and our living room. If you look towards the side over there, you see the dining room has Christmas presents that are for the kids' schools. And then I'm working on a Grinch project for Jayla's class and all kinds of stuff in there. So it's just a total mess over there right now. But I need all of the clutter and junk that I have there right now until I'm done working on the project. And then I could throw whatever I need to throw away. So like I mentioned, I'm not going to be sharing where I'm cleaning up the dining room in this video. But I will share it probably in my next video. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and continue wiping down our stove. And then if you guys look closely to when I start sweeping my floors, although we have dark floors and it probably doesn't show like the darker trash or like so much hair or lint or dust, but once I start sweeping, you guys are definitely going to tell that the floors were in desperate need of being swept because there was just so much dust and hair, and it's just so crazy. It's like I don't know where all of that comes from. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking so you guys can go ahead and enjoy a little bit more of music time.
Every time we close, I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 I'm moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one.
So to mop my floors, I'm just gonna go ahead and use some very hot water and then some good old pine. So it's just a staple here in our house, and I always use it to clean our LVP flooring.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on keep on driving and driving along the roads and end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
Just the same as in the kitchen, while I'm sweeping here, you guys can see all of the dust and everything that is just underneath our bar stools, especially this area since we eat, and it's like all kinds of crumbs and everything fall on the floor. But look closely just here, that was just all that I gathered from underneath our bar stool. So I definitely needed to sweep the floors like I mentioned before.
On repeat like it will be my favorite song.
Now this little shelf thing, I just love having it at this edge or corner to our entryway of our kitchen. But I don't know if it looks wrong there or off or whatever, but I just like it and I think it's so cute. And now that I have the fruit there, I feel the kids see it more easier and they grab it better than having it in the dining room or in the pantry. Plus, when I have my bananas in the pantry just smells like so much like overripe bananas or something. But the kitchen is pretty much already done here. You guys saw me putting back my Christmas rug in front of the sink, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the chairs back together. Over there behind me, you can see there is a new coffee table. I just love this coffee table, and I'll be sharing more about it in a future video for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and start picking up here in the living room. As you can tell, there is just so much stuff around. Everybody's home on this day, like I mentioned before. I'm actually cleaning on the weekend, which today was a Saturday. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and gather whatever school supplies Shayla has here. She's been so much into drawing. I think I just need to buy her like all kinds of drawing stuff and sketchbooks and all of that for Christmas and her birthday, because her birthday is coming up pretty soon. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove everything from the sofa, and then I decided to want to move my sofa away from the wall so I could go ahead and like clean behind it. But once I took out one side, I noticed so much dust and everything in there, so I had to go ahead and call in my husband to help me break the sofa apart, because right here you're gonna see in just a bit that I was struggling so much to pull this apart by myself. I always forget how exactly are we supposed to do it, and I'm not even supposed to push it, but my husband the same way forgets. So we have my husband and my older son come in to help us, and we're all struggling, all three of us together, because we just cannot remember how to take the sofa apart. But apparently we will get it towards the end, but it wasn't actually not even like close. Like, we weren't supposed to be pulling or chugging or anything like that. We were actually supposed to lift the section that we wanted to pick up, and then the chairs just easily come out. But you guys are gonna see us struggle for a little bit, and then it's like, oh my gosh, duh, we finally got it.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I, singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand.
So like I mentioned, there was a lot of stuff in between and underneath the sofas. Look at so much, I don't know, like crumbs and pieces of paper and dust and hair. A pumpkin seed, you guys saw that there. I even found bats from Halloween. I have these wood boards back here because our internet box is in the back, and so one side of the sofa doesn't fly, it just stays like in spot. You guys saw that nail there too, but that's why I have these pieces of boards here. It's just to keep the sofa at the same level and straight as the internet box, so the other side that doesn't have the internet box behind it does not push all the way back, because it used to slide. But I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up and vacuuming here. But then all of a sudden Irma decides on wanting to do a little DIY over here, so I am not going to be sharing that on camera, like the whole process, but I will be back to share it with you guys how it ended and what did I exactly do. And then we're gonna go ahead and rearrange our furniture. That's just something I love about this sectional, that I could move it and arrange it in so many different ways. But I know I'm gonna get asked, because I get asked this question a lot, but our sectional is actually from Costco, and I bought it in the beginning of this year. It was actually my anniversary gift from my husband. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish dusting off and everything over here before I could go ahead and share the quick little DIY switching around that I end up doing. But I just want to say, if you guys are enjoying today's video, don't forget to give this video a like. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And now it's time for the big reveal. So yes, I went ahead and painted our board and batten wall, so it is a more sage color, and I just feel like the gray from our walls and the white to the board and batten was not standing out as much as I probably wanted to. Plus I wanted to bring a little bit of color, and if you guys are not new around over here, you guys know my style is more of a European farmhouse style, so I like that little mix of old and the dark warm colors in with our home as well. So I just feel this color fits so perfectly. Even my kids were agreeing with me that the board and batten wall in this sage green color looks a whole lot better than when it was white, which sometimes they would probably think I'm crazy, but I am so glad they agreed with me on this day that it just worked out perfect fine. But if you guys are wondering, also the color of the wall, it's the same color that I have in my lower cabinets in my kitchen, which is actually the Everlasting Fog by Sher Williams.
Get so close, yeah, I feel that, yeah, I feel that, yeah, you're up in space, you're inside the noise, I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your.
So here I was rearranging my sofas after you guys saw me vacuum them, which was also much needed. But I was just like trying to put it back to the way we normally have it. But I'm gonna go ahead and quickly vacuum up this part to bring in our new coffee table, which you guys saw over there very high or on the side of the Christmas tree earlier in this video. But after I put in the coffee table, then the other piece of chair, which you guys kind of see a corner over here to your left, I was waiting for the paint to dry like completely, so it wasn't like it won't slide back and get paint stain on it or something. But this chair here, I just put it like in an angle, and then I actually ended up thinking it looked nice and just felt more cozier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rearrange this area here, and let me know in the comments down below, do you guys think it fit in nicely? I have to move my curtain out of the way because like I mentioned, the paint is still a little wet in some parts. But we're gonna go ahead and just finish vacuuming and mopping. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys think the sofa looks good and cozy the way I end up rearranging it, or should I just add the sectional back to the way in a U shape, the way it's actually supposed to be.
Is all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't a song. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause keep on dancing as one. You and me are
So like I mentioned before, this table is new and it's just so amazing, all the different type of things it does. It has so many plus for our family, but I will go ahead and share more details in a future video with you guys. I cannot share it now because they're actually out of stock and I don't want you guys to get super excited and then wanting to order it and they are not available right now. They did sell out very fast, and trust me having it here, I can completely understand why it sold out so fast. It's just such a perfect table for the whole family. All of us are enjoying it so very much.
I don't know if you know yet what's all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
But since the new table is in, now we have to go ahead and take off everything off of the old table and take it out to the garage. I'm actually going to put this one on Facebook Marketplace because I definitely do not need 2 coffee tables because I only have 1 living room, although I wish I probably did have 2 living rooms. But we're going to go ahead and clear off all of Jayla's art supplies and coloring and all of that, and then the little Christmas decor I had here, and then I'm going to have my oldest son come on in and help me take it out. It's not even that heavy, but I just don't want to struggle. But you guys can see over there that I'm actually starting to play a Christmas movie, which is actually Christmas Chronicles. I just love those movies so much, but it is actually the first part of that video or that movie. But we're gonna go ahead and take out this coffee table, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish cleaning. But I just want to go ahead and also mention, if you guys have not done a self-care, as in doctor visits and checking up on yourself or your children and your family and all of them, I just want to go ahead and take this moment to tell you guys that self-care is very important. Like, there's times our body will not even let us know if something is happening until we actually get to the doctor and check it out and everything. And it's like, it's something very necessary. Like, before COVID started, I used to go every year for my physicals and get lab works done and everything, and I stopped after that, which I shouldn't had, because I know it wasn't the correct thing to do. But just life happens and all kinds of stuff happen, and I just want to give you guys a reminder to, if you guys have not been to having a physical or a lab works done or an eye exam or dentist, I'm gonna be honest, I am so afraid to go to the dentist, and I still have not made my appointment to go to the dentist. So that one is on my self-care list at this moment still, but I definitely need to go to the dentist. I went to the eye exam. I actually have to reschedule a PAP because I had to get one of those done as well. It was like, and if you know, it's a very uncomfortable thing, but it's all part of life. And then I do have to go back for my lab results next week. And I'm actually kind of, I don't know, like excited and anxious to know my lab results. And like, I'm so bad with doctor appointments. Like, they give me such super anxiety. Like, you guys would not imagine that. That's kind of why I feel like I usually would try to just skip it. But the worst thing is to let your anxiety win you and skip your doctor appointments, because like I mentioned before, you never know what could be happening inside you or with your body. And it's like, if you're not going to physicals and keeping up on yourself and doing your self-care routine with doctor visits, or even pampering yourself with a massage, or go get your nails done, your hair done, stuff like that, it's just gonna make you feel a whole lot better, trust me. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and remind you guys, if you guys have not got some doctor visits in lately, or physicals, eye exams and all of that, make sure you guys go ahead and add those to your to-do list, because it is a very necessary thing in our lives. So much like it is for yourself, it is also for your children and your spouse, and also for your grandparents and all of that. It's just a very important thing that in my case it can get like overlooked so easily, which it's not correct what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just finish wiping off our kitchen countertops. Then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this china set that we have here on the side. You saw me there use the broom to turn on the light. I didn't want to step in all of the trash and crumbs and everything with my socks, but we're gonna go ahead and finish sweeping this up. I have to wipe and dust off the china set. I'm actually gonna be heading out to go pick up takeout for us for dinner, so I did not share how dusty the doors were from this piece of furniture, but just trust me, it wasn't desperate need of a very good wipe down. So after I'm done wiping that, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly mop our floors while I head out to go pick up takeout. Our floors will be drying and the kids will not be stepping all over it and leaving footsteps while it's still wet. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys found motivation in today's video, and I hope to see y'all in my next one. Bye friends.